Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for coming to my channel for a little bit of guidance, and hopefully you can get some answers that you're seeking. This is going to be for a general reading for the remaining of the month of September 2020, just to gain some kind of insight on matters that you're questioning or you're going through that you need some kind of clarification on or a different view on maybe. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and it won't resonate with everyone. So feel free to check out your moon and rising signs as well as any other YouTube readers, as they might be picking up on different energies that I am at this time. If you're ever looking for a personal reading, you can find my information in the box below. And without further ado, we'll just kind of jump right into it. Like I said, this is for a general reading. It's not anything in particular. Whatever comes out, comes out. Takes what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else that may need it, okay? So what do we have for Sagittarius for the remaining of September 2020, please? What do we have for Sagittarius? Sorry guys, that was me. I can take it if that was me. Hold on. Bear with me. We'll get there, right? What I'm pulling in on you guys, we'll get there. We will get there. There's one for you, which is the 9 of Wands in reverse. What else do we have for Sagittarius for the remaining of September 2020, please? Thank you. Page of Swords in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. Pull about 2 or 3 more cards, please. What do we have for Sagittarius? 9 of Cups in reverse. Sagittarius, please, for the remaining of September 2020. We have for Sagittarius for the remaining of September 2020, please. Hello, that's a lot. Well, I won't pull that many. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Sagittarius for the remaining of September 2020. What do we got? So far, I'm kind of seeing that you're approaching a situation very closed off. Could be a matter of family. What else do we have for Sagittarius for the remaining of September 2020? Thank you. That'll do. Okay. Just give me a moment. See what we got going on with y'all. So, I feel like maybe you have been in isolation with yourself for a period of time. Page of Swords reversed. That's what the 9 of Wands is telling me in reverse. But the Page of Swords, hold on 1 minute, please. Oh. May have a weak foundation or maybe some kind of financial issues that you're trying to work through within your family dynamic or your own home. I see that whatever present situation that you're in, you don't really have too much passion or love for it. You're kind of closed off to it, so your challenge is to find that passion really, or that own self-worth within it in order to work towards it and move forward with it. So let's get some clarifiers here. Let's figure out what this Nine of Wands in reverse is pertaining to. Nine of Wands. Please clarify the Nine of Wands for Sagittarius. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands for Sagittarius. Truth and clarity in the situation, maybe? Taking charge of a situation without the need to defend yourself, really. Let's see what this Page of Swords is doing here in reverse. Usually that would mean like somebody's spying on you or somebody's keeping close tabs on you. Page of Swords in reverse, please. Please clarify the Page of Swords in reverse. Thank you. You're holding on to something. Maybe there's a certain outcome that you're holding on to that you shouldn't be. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please, for Sagittarius. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Something maybe not being revealed to you, or something being revealed to you. And let's clarify, what do you not have emotional attachment to that you're being closed off to? Let's see what that was all about. Knight of Cups, please. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. Thank you. Okay, you're walking away from lack of communication, lack of forward movement. I think that you're trying to take control of a situation that you had hoped would go in a certain direction. That's like holding on to material or financial gain of some sort. And what does this Ace or the Eight of Pentacles pertain to, please? Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Thank you. Being hopeful towards something, moving forward with it. Okay, I think that you have been in a situation where you have felt the need to seek out answers and gain some kind of control over a situation that you may have been a little defensive about, maybe, or up in arms about. It could be like a financial situation or, you know, a love, friendship, family member, whatever have you, that may have had you up in arms or feeling like you needed to find the clarity in the situation. I think you were hanging on to a certain outcome, though, and that you were finally able to see the real truth in the situation. And that you've laid it down, basically. You've laid it down and you're walking away from it. You're hoping to move forward with a different perspective and different hope at this point to gain that Ace of Cups. Now, whether that Ace of Cups is in your own self-worth or the self-worth of a different situation or person, that would totally pertain to your situation, so take it how it resonates. But it does look like you are going to have a very good outcome in whatever it is that you're seeking here. You're going to be able to move forward with hope and optimism now that you've kind of let go of whatever you're hanging on to as far as the outcome goes, and you're able to move forward in a positive direction. So what is this Ace of Cups? Clarify the Ace of Cups, please, for Sagittarius. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please. What is this new beginning that they're moving towards? Oh, we've gained this. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. Thank you. Queen of Swords. Cutting out certain people's situations or things. You're using your logic and you're not really going into it emotionally driven at this point. You're going into it logically. You're going into it with a clear mind and clear head of exactly what has been illuminated for you to see in the situation. So you're able to move forward with clarity and logic towards the situation now, which is something that you may not have had before. What is the final outcome? What is the final outcome for Sagittarius for the remaining of September 2020, please? What is the outcome for Sagittarius? Or advice to move forward with? What is the advice to move forward with for Sagittarius for the remaining of September 2020? The advice for Sagittarius to move forward with, please, for the remaining of September 2020. I think for your own self-worth, you had to change into this Queen of Swords energy. There we go. It's not the right time. It's not the right time for whatever you were hanging on to and were hoping for the outcome to be. It's not the right time for it to happen. You're kind of laying it down and walking forward with your own self-worth. So it's not a bad thing. I mean, things don't always happen the way we want them to, right? But that doesn't mean it'll never happen, I don't think. In my own personal opinion and my own experiences, take it, however it resonates with you. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a Secret Language of the Light Oracle card for you as well, just to kind of give you some advice to move forward with. What advice do we have for Sagittarius for the remaining of September 2020, please? The current situation at hand. What advice can we give Sagittarius to move forward with, please? Remaining of September 2020. There we go. Inner voice. Inner voice. Trying to not get that glare on there. It's a beautiful card, if you can see it. Without the damn glare. But whatever. it down right there. Inner voice. Okay. So we'll go ahead and read what that means. I think that's basically what you have done in order to move forward, though, with whatever situation you're dealing with. Very much so. You've listened to your intuition and your logic. Not so much as it was almost kind of like a head over heart decision for you to gain some kind of clarity and move forward with. And I think that's exactly what you've done, which is why it's talking about your inner voice here. But let's find out what the book says about the inner voice. It says, persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires are dropping into your mind. Instead of putting life off until you do or be something in the future, bring your desires into the present. Anytime we feel we have gone off track, we have traveled a different road to our soul, and everything becomes a sign point to return us to our center where we can tune into our wise transmissions. Just as the voice on a GPS navigator tells you which way to go, your soul wisdom is always leading you towards your destination. Excuse me. Neither will school or become apparent if you are taking the wrong route. They will just adjust, find an alternate route, and give you new directions. You can't get it wrong. Listen to reoccurring words and ideas. Pay attention to how they feel and drive forward with the ones that make you feel, that make your face and heart smile. Some of the advice for this card is, do you have goals and focus your attention, or do you drift aimlessly through your days hoping for something better to arrive? Which would give you that same illusion that I was talking about before. I think you had some kind of an idea that you were hanging on to about a situation, and it's just not panning out that way, maybe. It also says, when you notice negative self-speak in your mind, say peace or love or calm. It may seem a bit weird, but this will snap your mind from negativity to other possibilities. Choose a crystal and make it your companion on your journey. Ask it where to go. Ask it where it would like to go and what it would like to do. It is with you for a reason. Yeah, I know that lately I've been picking up the crystals again and putting them in my pocket, so I don't pick up on weird energies that I've been doing. But that's just me, you know. And we're also going to pull an animal oracle card for you to give you what kind of energy you may need to pull in for the remaining of September 2020 in order to be on your highest path of your outcome that you desire. What energy does Sagittarius need to pull in, please, for the remaining of September 2020? What energy does Sagittarius need to pull in for the remaining of 2020? Thank you. You got two, Sagittarius. Nice. So you have the Sandpiper Spirit, be playful, and the Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. And I think what those are basically saying, that's 50 and 51 too, how weird is that? But what those are basically saying is, by listening to your inner voice, you have gotten this far, right? But now you need to kind of step away from the logical side of everything to overcome the next obstacle and what you would like to achieve or what you would like to see for yourself. And take more of a spiritual, not spiritual, but more of a playful approach, like the Sandpiper Spirit is saying. Take on that more of an energy of what drives you, what passions drive you, what What is not right in front of you that you feel like you have to do 24/7? Instead of looking at what you feel like you need to attend to, look at what your soul is speaking to you and what it is trying to tell you to move forward towards. Instead of your mundane everyday life, A through Z kind of a thing, situations and scenarios that you may be facing with other people, because right now what you're desiring the most, what you're hanging on to, it's just not time for it right now, unfortunately. But in the meantime, you can have a heck of a time and a hell of a time, a great time, finding other things that do spark your soul. Even if it's not just that one thing that you desire, you know, there may be, like the book said, other routes or avenues that you could go down that'll lead you right back to where you want to be. But you have to be playful and open in order to find those avenues or routes, because clearly the one that you were taking, it didn't pan out for you, or you wouldn't be walking away from it at this point, unfortunately. So it looks like you've been blocked from it as well. It's like I see right here, I see rerouting, and then finding hope in a different avenue and going forward and being successful in it. So it may take you a little bit more time to get to where you need to go, but Sagittarius, it's going to be worth it, because you're going to gain something along the way that you wouldn't have gained otherwise. So I hope this helped, Sagittarius. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're ever looking for a personal reading, you can find my information below. I wish you all the best. Peace.